we go.
Is it soup yet?
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, it's time for Thursday Night Soup. Join Doc,
I know.
co-host Jeff
everybody-
Kendall, and many
Me,
other
that's
famous
right.
celebrities as we discuss music, movies,
Gur's here.
and just plain cause havoc across the internet.
I'm a
And
famous
now,
celebrity.
get ready. Let's welcome Doc Docist.
I want my Thursday night soup now!
Oh, yes.
Hey,
Woke up the dogs. Yes,
The dog
for
fight.
Tigers, baby. Yeah.
Tigger.
Yeah, they're doing well
Right,
today.
Tigers.
They're playing the Colorado Rockies, one of the worst teams in baseball. They won game number 1 like 11-2.
mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna check and see what the second game is.
Is
6-1.
Sparky Anderson still their manager?
No, I'm afraid not. No. But geez. Anyway, yeah, Jeff Kendall's here.
I'm here and it's dry.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, big cheer.
No more rain
No more rain.
for a while.
And also we have Gur with us.
Sure. I did my anti-rain dance.
No, but well, it worked.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
See, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And
Haven't seen Tim Allen, but who? Well,
missing.
I'm
Oh,
playing the part of both and the rest.
and the rest.
In both parts tonight.
He does look a little like Tina Louise. Yeah. Every night she walks
Got
right
the right
in.
hair color.
Since I met her from the start, I'm so proud. I am the only one who is special on earth. Everyone's saying.
Yes.
It's a small world, but I wouldn't want to paint it.
Tim Allen, where are you?
Uh,
Oh,
why is it when you go to the restaurant and ask for the check, they only give you the bill?
yeah.
Hmm.
That's a good question.
Well,
I put that right up there with why do you drive in a parkway but park in a driveway?
and sometimes you can sneak out without giving them a tip.
Sometimes you can sneak out, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good one, Ollie. Yes. I don't know. You almost should be paid before you eat so you can.
Yeah.
Never mind. But that's not the most exciting news from today. We have a new pope.
And he is from the U.S.,
He is. He's an American pope.
Chicago. I've heard of. I've never remember an American Pope in my lifetime.
Yeah.
There's
We
never
have-
been an American Pope. This is the first one.
We have an American pope, and it's not Donald Trump.
And he's
No.
calling himself Pumpkin Pious.
No,
Yes.
it's a good thing I wrote it down. Pope Leo the 14th.
Leo the 13th. Yes.
Pope
Yes.
Leo the 14th. So here we go. So congratulations.
I'm Leo the 14th, Leo the 14th, I am.
Yes. So congratulations to the new popeness. Hope you
So right now it's maybe 3. I hope the Pope is getting him some shut eye. He probably had a long day. It's the middle of the night there
I
now.
don't sleep. He's
Yeah.
probably out partying.
No, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
It's the wee hours over in Italy right now, anyways.
Yes. Middle of the night.
What's a good word? Pope.
Word.
Dry. No rain. It's dry.
I'm really excited. I won an album from Texas Safe and Sound on his 5K stream last night.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Congratulations. What did you win? Oh, here it goes. It was a blue vinyl reissue of West Side Story double album.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, that's winning 2 albums.
Yes.
Yeah, really. Where's the Pope from? America.
They said he was born in Chicago,
Chicago, eh?
but he's done a bunch of like missionary work or something like that.
He was born. That's actually encouraging. He was born in 1955, so he's not 70 yet, which is
so he may be here a while.
yeah. Maybe
He might,
Yeah.
he might outlive all three of us. You never
no
know.
more white smoke for some time.
A while. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was watching for the white smoke, but watching the Yule log is much more interesting.
I was watching France24.com, and one girl was yapping so much she started coughing. And
Irish American. I don't think he's Irish. His name is Prevost. So what is that?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I know
What's
he was born in Chicago, the U.S. So.
Yeah, I don't think he's Irish.
Mm-hmm.
He speaks Italian though, because he gave his first address in Italian.
Mm-hmm.
But he probably speaks English too, which means we can understand him.
Well, you never know, being from Chicago. Yeah.
Probably like pizza.
Nice.
I hope he doesn't like the White Sox.
Pope Leo the 14th. So.
Yep. Leo.
Now we can go to Walmart and I have Leo the 14th shirts. You know.
Ooh, I can't
Well,
wait.
he's from Chicago. He could be a descendant of Al Capone.
He might be.
Whoa. I wonder what's in his vote.
Yeah. Do they sell those little Pope hats? Or do you have to go to
Just
Rome?
little beanies. He just has
Those little beanie hats. You could have. Is there a Pope gift shop?
Beanie and Cecil.
I don't want to offend any Catholics, but yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Why did he pick Leo? What's wrong with Leo?
I don't know. What was the last Leo? That's before my time.
I've never known a Leo.
Well, there must have been 13 of them before him.
Bill or George or anything but Leo.
Well, you know, they picked him. They picked him. I understand he has to accept it. So he has to say, okay, and then they open the doors and they said, this is this guy. So.
Well, they did that. I saw that on YouTube. He actually walked out onto the
walked out
and did his, you know, well, he didn't do that, but, you know.
Yeah, his wave and all that sort of
Oh, he probably blessed the crowd.
Yeah, there's quite a few people in the square.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying
the 14th, I am. Yeah, see. Okay.
Another post before Happy VE Day.
Victory Europe Day, today. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
May 8th, 1945 is when Germany surrendered.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Now, the war continued in Japan for another few months, but we know that ended in August after the atomic
didn't want to surrender, and
they got nuked.
Truman nuked them.
Did you know the Pope looks sort of cool?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's a younger Pope than we usually see. He doesn't look like he's 89 or something.
No, he's only he's 69 based on his birthday.
Yeah. I'm the new Pope. I'm 96. No,
I bet you he likes rock music.
I think it's September, his birthday. I think he'll turn 70 in September.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm turning 65.
I looked up his birthday. It was 55.
He was only 5 years older than me.
Yeah, he's 5 years older than me as well.
Yeah.
4 years older than me next month, but yeah.
Good.
So you could be Pope.
I applied. I told you guys I applied, but you didn't vote for me, so I missed out. I have to stay a Protestant now.
Yeah. The Pope is my old man's age.
He's a lot of old man's age.
What happens?
He's younger than Doc, though.
Yeah, he's a year younger than Doc. Uh-oh, 2 years older than the Pope, Doc.
I could be Pope.
You could be Pope Doc.
Yeah, you're too
Pope
old.
Docus. Docus first.
I really thought he was going to hop up and down. Well, like, yes, I'm the Pope. Yes.
Get him a pogo stick.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. So anyway, that's the biggest news of the day, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
That's like, even
Pretty
this
hard
morning,
to top that, I think.
Yeah, even this morning, like, oh, it's still black smoke coming out of the chimney.
Given the state of the world.
And I was flipping around this morning, and I was flipping around, and it's white. You know, I turned on the big networks, and I had to watch it for an hour before they. Well, I think he's just to come out. He was going to come out shortly. He's going to come out just shortly, and would come out shortly. And well, by an hour later, out come the guy and says, "This is this guy."
Well, now that the Pope stuff is all over with, we can go on with our normal lives.
You have a
Well, they had to pay a carbon tax for blowing that white smoke out of the stack there.
I'll bet. I'll bet. What? Let's be. That's the Pac-Man score. Timothy best be completing a new Snap Crackle Pop.
Oh, he's doing
Why he's not here. I don't know. Well, anyway, I was going to look over at Jeff Kendall and say, I just know you've got something new to show us.
I do.
Okay, do it.
I have one item this time, but this is a guy, I've been collecting his albums, and this is a guy named Pete Townsend. Can you see his face through all that? And the album is called Psycho Derelict, and here's a picture of him on the inside. And I'm not crazy about this album because there's a DJ on it, like such and such and such, and here's another song, and such and such and such, and here's another song. And you can buy Psycho Derelict music only, but it's kind of expensive. And I just paid a few dollars for this one. So this is.
It's a concept album.
It's a, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I will put it up there with the rest of my Pete Townsend.
Not his strongest. I think I've maybe listened to it twice since it came out. It's not his strongest.
I was trying to find a copy of Psycho Derelict music only, but they're kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully maybe with the Who winding down, well, he'll be 80 though. So I wonder if do you think Pete will retire? You think?
No, I don't see that happening. He'll be involved in something, I'm sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's all I have so far. More next week.
He's a very creative guy. He's always got to be doing something, So whether it's writing or music or producing movies or whatever, I'm sure he'll be involved in something. I have new things.
I hear insinuating things that are loserless.
They were just named Pope today, so
Yeah. Hide the altar voice. Indeed. What?
I have a couple of new things.
Okay, Gur's got stuff.
Gur.
Let us see. Let us see.
This tooth here. This tooth is new.
No. Musically.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Alice?
Yeah, it comes with this little thing on the end. I don't know.
Oh, it's a Japanese thing.
No, it's not actually. But
it's not? Okay.
Yeah, it's not Japanese, Doc.
Oh.
Not Japanese.
Yeah, like I had that ready.
Yeah, this is the Alice Cooper Band's
Ooh,
album, as everybody knows.
Yes.
Spooky.
And, it came with some stuff. These reissues are really cool because they give you some stuff. This is a little like the tape box kind of thing.
Yeah.
And inside they have
A record.
interview with the band, and they talk about the album.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, so you can read as you listen to each track. You can read what the guys have to say about it, which is kind of nice. And then the record. Now, it didn't originally come out on this label, but it's a really cool. It's Rhino, but of course they were on Warner Brothers. We got anything else? Hang on. But it's kind of a cool label, and I don't know if this album was ever issued on this label before or not, but I think it's kind of a neat label.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's black on side one, and guess what color it is on side two?
Black. Oh,
different color.
backwards.
Color. Yeah, I don't know if it's ever been issued on that particular label. It's not the original. It was just the standard Warner.
I would say it's just the standard.
Yeah, so that was
even when I bought schools out back in the day, it was on the green Warner label.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know what's going on there. So that was cool. And then so if you watch Thursday, I've been kind of restocking my Alice Cooper albums. So the other one I got is
Oh my God!
okay.
In the box, even.
in the box. Okay, but unfortunately, it's empty. Ah!
No, they missed.
Oh no!
No, just kidding again. So they gave you again this booklet, and it's actually the album twice. It's the original album, and then they give you alternate takes.
Okay, extra stuff.
So it's kind of cool. And they again interview with the guys in the band. So all four of the surviving members comment on each song. So it's really quite interesting to read what they're doing about it. So if you know about this album, you know that they had a spat, or one of them had a spat with Bob Ezrin. So Jack Richardson produced this, and of course Jack Richardson got Ezrin involved with Alice Cooper, and Jack Richardson is most noted for producing Guess Who albums. So for RCA, so it's kind of cool to see him doing Alice Cooper. So you get that, and then you get the original album had this certificate for the Institute of Nude Wrestling.
Mm.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, nothing on the back, but you get that.
No.
So you can hang that on your wall to hide that nasty stain that's lying there. That's a 10cc quote. And then you get the album, of course. So there's the original sleeve. Okay. And then I'll show you the record. Now, are you sitting down? Are you ready for this?
Yes. Whoa! Yeah.
Whoa.
It's on both sides.
Yikes!
Yeah, looks like a piece of candy.
Yeah. So that's the original album. And then they give you the exact track listing in alternate takes on the second album. You see the song listing is the same, but you can see you got early versions, alternate mixes, acoustic version for Teenage Lament.
Moving machine. Ooh.
So it's kind of, yeah, that's the last track they did. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pink as well. So
good.
yeah, so I played them. That's what I was doing this morning. I was listening to this stuff, and yeah, they all sound good. This album, like, I never gave it much notice back in the day, mainly because I thought it was kind of a hokey packaging and the title and all that. But it's actually a pretty darn good album. I really enjoy it. It's a lot different than Billion Dollar Babies, which came before it, but it's still pretty good. And it's kind of a, you know, when you listen to this and then listen to Welcome to My Nightmare, you can see the transition, right? Well, of course, Alice left the band for Welcome to My Nightmare, but musically, you can see how it was transitioning into that more reflective kind of rock, more lyrical meaning, and that sort of thing. So you can hear that here. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, that's my new stuff.
Very good. Very good.
Timothy.
Here. Hey, made it.
Well,
I'm here. I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat, but I'm here.
Did you see my pink record?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Very cool.
Well, do you have anything new, Tim?
I have one thing. It's not very interesting, but I have every known antivirus company in the world attacking my computer. That's really what I have, and that's why I haven't been here.
So that's why you're late.
This happened the other day. My antivirus ran out. I renewed it, and it's been fine until this moment. And now everything's back again. Everything's coming. Oh my God, you're in danger. You've got 7 new viruses. Oh my God. There's every like it stays for 30 seconds. It's hiding the chat, and it goes away. And a new one comes up, and it goes away. And a new one comes up. Forget viruses. The antivirus companies are the danger to the internet, and not the viruses themselves. Because I'm protected, and my protection is doing nothing about this. Nothing. It's just leaving it there. So I can't see the chat, just so everybody knows. And I've been fighting this for an hour. Because this shouldn't be happening. I have antiviruses.
That's weird.
Anyway, I bought a Richard Widmark movie. Pretty exciting,
Oh.
huh?
Wait.
Yeah. He was a good guy.
Alistair McLean film.
Madigan.
That's it. Oh, I got.
Mhm.
And I can't see the chat. So hello, if anybody's saying hello to me, there's a big square thing. Right now it says removing useless files is advised. Remove or skip. That's what's up right now. But there'll be another one up shortly.
Well, Ollie Perry says, who's the new guy?
Now it's Mick McAfee, Total Protection, which is what I've got. Their own company that's supposed to be protecting me is shoving advertisements so I can't see the chat.
Sounds like a hostile takeover to me.
Isn't that nice?
Hmm.
And one's warning me that Russians are taking over my computer. What's in the?
Well,
I
that's
just
true.
read this. Oh, now I've got 5 viruses detected. Who's this from?
It's not the Russians, it's the Chinese.
Oh my God. And I don't know there's nothing I can do about it. I just ran a scan on my computer and it says it's fine. So I don't know there's nothing I can do about it.
What the devil, Jim?
I know. What I think you should do is get out your gun and
Hi, folks.
I even shut it down. I've shut it down twice and turned it back on, and this is still happening. And it's telling me I don't have antivirus when, of course, I do have. I just ran a scan. I don't get it.
There should be a way you could take that off of you.
Well, you'd think it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's a scam.
yeah.
It is, and it's all the antivirus companies scamming me. It's great.
Well, your
Who's this
computer's
one
going
from?
to die.
Well, this one says it's from Windows.
Yeah. Oh, your computer's going to die. You need to buy all this extra.
Exactly. I can't see the chat because of all of this stuff.
I just use Microsoft Essentials, and I find it's fine for taking care of viruses and stuff. To me, I don't buy
Well,
that.
I don't have a virus. I just scanned my McAfee. Here's the thing. My computer apparently was set up in S mode. I didn't know this till after I renewed McAfee, because I kept trying to download free antivirus stuff and it wouldn't let me. I could only download things from the Microsoft Store, which I got it from the Microsoft Store, and it still wouldn't let me do it.
It's safe
So
mode.
then I found out about this S mode thing, and I turned S mode off. But I'd already purchased McAfee, so I just kept it because it was only $20.
Yeah. Well, you might as well use it. I mean, it won't hurt.
So I might as well use it as long as I have it. But now here's McAfee right now attacking me. My own people that are supposed to be protecting me are attacking me.
Sometimes the cure is worse than the disease.
Hello, Grant.
Well, I enjoyed that ELO stream the other night.
Yes. Yes.
That was good.
Mhm.
Oh, the made-for-TV movies or the theatrical films? Yeah.
Well, if it's movies, it must be the television movies.
Yeah.
Well, what they did, oh, you're welcome, Grant. What they did for the Man from U.N.C.L.E. movies, they shot new footage. So they fleshed out like a episode to like a 90-minute movie. That's what they did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, edited together. That's what I mean.
Edited together.
Yeah.
Oh. Because they did a remake with Robert Vaughn. And what was that, in the 90s, 80s, 90s?
80s.
Yeah.
And David McCallum was in it too.
Yeah.
And they were, I don't think they were crazy about doing it, but you dangle money on anybody.
Yeah. I remember they did the one. I don't know if they did any more than that, but I remember one of them.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they edited together different episodes. Maybe that's what it is.
And also they appeared as certain secret agents on the Kung Fu The Legend Continues television series.
Ooh.
Robert Vaughn and David McCallum, but they couldn't use Napoleon Solo and Ilya Kuryakin. It was somebody else.
Oh,
I who they were.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they filmed that in Toronto, I think, that series.
In the
I remember
90s.
it being on his
So
his
they're in
son or something was the cop, right? And
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a modern day.
He was the grandson of the original guy.
Yeah, yeah. It was a modern day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I'm pretty sure it was done in Toronto.
Yeah.
And then David McCallum became invisible.
for only 12 episodes.
Well, then it became visible again, I guess.
Again,
Ah,
the show, I really enjoyed that show. There was only 12 episodes ever made of that Invisible Man series. There was an Invisible Man series, and there was an Invisible Man series in the late 50s and in England that I liked.
Well, he showed up at NCIS. I mean, he was on that forever.
Forever. Mm-hmm. He just died.
oh,
Ducky.
Ducky?
Well, his name was Dr. Mallard, and
Oh.
Mark Harmon called him Ducky.
Dr. Ducky,
Yeah.
He just died like last year, I believe.
Yeah. He's and he kept doing guest spots on NCIS after he left the show. He came back and did some guest spots.
A little bit at a time.
Yeah. I see a cat.
I see a cat.
Oh,
Good kitty. Good kitty.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah.
Arr.
Yeah, the mean doggies won't be getting you. No.
Oh, you told the cat stay inside. There's a mean doggy outside.
Yeah.
And
Well, my son brought the cat in. We had Tuesday morning. We had a cat killed, but it by a couple of loose dogs. But it wasn't one of our cats.
No.
He brought the cat in, and it's a black cat. So my son was counting his cats, and and we didn't. It wasn't one of ours, but somebody lost a cat, so that was a shame.
And you got up to 46, and then oh,
Yeah, no.
That's
It was pouring down rain too, so
wet kitty, dead kitty.
yeah. Yeah, a little bigger. Yeah.
Wow, my Windows system will be deleted in 10 minutes.
Oh no!
Well, say what you got to say in 10 minutes because you're gone.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God. Oh, this one says I'm infected with 7 viruses.
Any last words?
Yeah.
What the
They
hell?
want money.
This is ridiculous.
All he says is, I recently saw some footage of you all from 7 years ago, and you all look 7 years younger.
Amazing how that
We've
works.
been on for 7 years.
No, we haven't been on from 7
Okay.
years.
Wow, the time has flown.
No, you'd
Man.
be lucky if it's 4, I think.
Yeah.
4.
Must have been from another channel or something.
Mm.
Anyway.
But I've only been in this apartment for about 6 years, so
Yeah, so that doesn't add up. No.
Well, I started doing my first videos in 2016, so that could have been.
I think I started in 2018.
yeah.
Well, that's 7 years ago.
Well, yeah, but you say like of all of us makes it sound like one of these shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Well, it
no,
could have been another live stream. Huh?
so 2019 is 6
That is
years.
true. 6 years ago.
I didn't know that it was going to turn into a math thing.
Well, you have to break up. We're getting old, so we have to make sure our minds are working.
I was so much older then.
But I'm younger than that now.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to wind up. We saw the ex-president on The View today. He was, and we can't wind up like him.
That's only a compliment to Doc.
I didn't say nothing.
Just because I'm the oldest one here.
Yeah.
I'm not decrepit yet. I can see
No.
through the wordle, as you can tell.
Your age is catching up to your IQ.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even, I'm going to be a dirty old man first before I die. So,
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're planning on?
That's easy. Just stop showering.
yeah. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I play the wordle and I do the spider solitaire thing and all these things. I'm as smart as a whip. You can tell on Facebook when I do really good. I even have Kid O'Toole afraid of my greatness at wordle.
Yeah, Mother's Day stuff and everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. None of you seem a day over 90.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like we look like Dick Van Dyke or something. Woodland Goblin, where is he?
He was on Joe Mayo's stream, but I haven't seen him in a long time, so I don't know.
Well, he's out in the woodland, obviously.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Hey, does anybody want to see a clickbait thingy?
Yeah, let's see one. What's
Let's
from Thursday night? Oh, Buster Keaton.
Yeah, the stunt that ended Buster Keaton's career.
No, Buster Keaton ended his career when he died. He was doing stuff in the 60s.
The stunt must have killed him.
No, it didn't. He didn't die from any stunt. Like he even made something for the National Film Board in the
in the 60s. And he was in a couple of Beach Party movies. He was in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. He was in I can't think of that movie. He was in a movie about where the guys wear those. I can't think of it. That's okay. He was in another movie. But he was in 3 or 4 movies before he died.
Well,
Did you ever do anything with
that ended
No,
his
I think
career.
the National Rail thing was probably just about his last film.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think
Did
it
you ever
was.
do anything with
That's like
Vito?
65, and I think he died in 67 or 66.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, he had lung cancer. Yeah, that because that there's that I don't know, Ollie. Adam is doing his own thing, so
We don't know.
Did Buster ever work with Vito Scotti?
that I don't know. We'll have to look it up and see if Buster, Vito and Buster, and see if they're,
But I certainly think this is clickbait.
That's clickbait. That's scary
It makes
clickbait.
it sound like a stunt killed him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Looks like a train killed him.
I'll tell you what pretty much ended Buster Keaton's career. It's not a stunt. It was sound.
Yeah.
He had a career after that. But it was never anything like the career.
Yeah, that killed a lot of actors' careers, actually.
Yeah. Because he was, according to a documentary,
you look at the guy, and he's this little guy who looks like a dandy, and then you hear him talk, and he talks like a Midwestern mechanic, and the voice didn't fit the look, and that was his.
Well, yeah, but a lot of the stuff they did in the silent era, it was all visual, right? And so that doesn't translate well to soundies. Like it, it's a whole different. It's actually whole different genre. It became a different genre altogether.
Yeah, when they
you know what else happened after sound came in? His movie company decided that he needed a partner and hooked him up with Jimmy Durante.
Yeah, those are almost.
He couldn't get a word in edgewise. He was just done at that point. The movies were Jimmy Durante films, and he was just there,
Yeah, and he was on MGM, and he couldn't control the film. He could do this script, or you can go home. Yeah.
Where in the silent days, he directed, he wrote,
wrote all the stuff. Yeah,
he, did it all.
Yeah, there's a Buster Keaton special that they made back in the 80s that a lot of people were alive back then, and his last wife was alive, and a lot of outtakes.
I've got a special guest I want to get on here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Special guest.
Whoa!
Peter Brad here. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm gonna meet Peter Brad.
Paul's leaving.
Hello.
One down, 3 to go.
I've had enough. I'm out of here.
I was just checking to make sure his stereo didn't catch on fire again.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hello, everybody.
Well, what's up, Brad?
Good to see y'all. Y'all doing okay?
Doing good. The rain stopped here, so it's fine.
Good. That's good.
What? Oh.
Oh, look at the vinyl. Wow.
Ooh.
Very nice.
says meet out.
Look at that. You are getting sleepy.
Ooh.
You will give me
Ooh.
all your money. No, no, you give me all your.
Wow. Ooh.
You
It
might have saw
worked.
that. I showed that earlier. So
It looks like bubblegum kind of colored
Yeah.
swirl.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
pink. It's pink. It's a really bright pink. It's this album.
Okay.
Alice Cooper, Muscle of Love.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you know it came in pink when you bought it, or was that a surprise?
No, I saw it was advertised as such.
Ah, okay.
I looked at the picture. Eh?
Oh, that helps.
Because, like, why didn't Love It to Death be?
I'll only buy it if I like how it looks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. So I missed the topic, what you guys were talking about.
We talked about the Pope.
Mm-hmm.
We have a new Pope, Brad.
Well,
Yeah. Oh boy.
yeah, his name's Buster Keaton. No, that's not right.
Name is Pope
No,
Pope
Pope.
Leo.
Pope Pumpkin Pius III.
Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Leo the 14th.
So we don't have to wait.
With a
anymore.
little DiCaprio on his head.
Exactly. But you know the best part about it was Annie was at the Annie was there.
What?
Yeah, did you guys see Annie was there?
Like as in Little Orphan Annie?
Yeah, she started singing. She said, "The Pope will come out tomorrow. You did bet your bottom dollar."
Oh, Brad.
I wanted him to call himself Pumpkin Pius, but he didn't do that.
No, he didn't do that. Yeah.
I don't. Jimmy Kimmel wrote.
There's I got a second song though.
Okay.
Jimmy Kimmel stole our joke.
He did. Which one did Jimmy Kimmel take?
The
Well,
one
the
about Pumpkin Pius.
Pumpkin Pie.
Oh,
But he changed it though. He called it Banana Cream Pius.
oh wow.
Oh, yeah, that was really, it wasn't as obvious.
My Annie one I made up, and I also got another one.
Okay.
The Pope of Deliverance. Pope of Deliverance.
That's good.
It's supposed to be
Oh,
from
real blessing, yeah.
Could go
Yeah.
on forever.
Listen, you guys.
Use guys. Tim is underwhelmed.
Yeah.
We're gonna,
I'm
the
just
Vatican's issuing
hoping.
a new,
I'm hoping he rides
issuing
a
a
bike.
new soft drink. They're going to call it Coca-Cola.
I'm hoping he rides a bike because I'm looking forward to see the Pope sickle.
Yeah.
Popeye the Sailor.
Be doing books instead of the hop on Pop. It'll be hop on Pope.
That's right. There's got to be Pope jokes.
Yeah, it'll be Pope along Cassidy.
But you know what they'll be selling in the gift shop?
What?
Potpourri.
Potpourri. Pope on a rope.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Pope on a rope.
Pope hats.
Everyone, hey, I've got some Pope on the rope.
Oh God.
Oh man, we got the Pope jokes coming now.
We're all going to hell now. You know that, right?
No, not the Pope. I tell you, that's no.
Pope on Yap.
There you go, Pope Yop. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Pope
or the
Yop.
polka. No, I follow Jesus, not the Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Here's a true story for you. A friend of mine, he has a lot of money. I mean, he's got tons of money, and he got a private invitation to meet the Pope.
Ooh.
So he flew over to the Vatican, took his camera and everything, and they did the whole search and the whole bit, and then he and the Pope. It's a true story. So I mean, he's Catholic and all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to me, he said, "Well, I'm finally going to go over and meet the Pope," and he said, "I'll be blessed, and my life will be complete, and all that kind of stuff." And it's like, well, okay, that's what you're into, the Pope. But anyway, so he went over, came back, and I asked him how it was, and he said it was really pretty exciting. He said, but it wasn't much to it. He said, he spent thousands and thousands to get over there and thousands to get into the Vatican, and met the Pope probably for maybe 4 or 5 minutes at the most, and it was just nothing to it. And I said, well, are you happy you met your Pope? And he's like, yeah. And he said, now I'm blessed and I'll live a happy life forever, and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, nah, it doesn't work
Here
like
comes
that.
Buddy.
You're getting buddy bombed in the background.
Yeah, here comes Buddy.
Yeah, here comes Buddy.
Buddy's heard the story. So seriously, about a month after he met the Pope, my friend had a heart attack and died like 4 weeks after the heart attack.
Well, there's a lesson in it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I couldn't believe it. Yes. I mean, he just, wow.
Yeah. Ollie Perry likes Brad's shirt.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
It's a very lovely shirt. How's your new video going, Brad?
It's going lovely.
Yes, I see you're doing kind of like a Bob Dylan type thing.
Yeah.
You don't say anything, you just, like.
I've also started out on doing stuff on Instagram. So if you want to take a look, I got rare and new stuff on Instagram that's not on my Beatles channel.
Wow.
Okay.
Please tell us how we can see your Instagram stuff.
I'm trying to get this camera to be right.
It's like you're doing a CD with bonus tracks on it.
It is. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I'm pretty new at Instagram, so I'm kind of green. It's Beatle Brad Collectibles, I think it is, on Instagram.
Ooh, everybody write that down.
Yep. There'll be a test at the end of the show.
I don't have Instagram, so I'm not writing it down.
Tim Allen has about 5,000 viruses right now.
Yeah, I've got viruses. So anyone wants a virus, they're all from the antivirus companies. They're the best at making viruses. They're
Congratulations.
really good at it. Oh, this is tearing me off.
What a day! What a day!
Sitting here watching this over and over.
How'd you get viruses?
I don't have viruses. My antivirus stuff ran out like a week ago, and I got a new one immediately. But the stuff, as soon as your antivirus runs up, you'll start getting hit with every virus company sending you a little box in the corner for 30 seconds telling you your computer's under attack, the Russians are coming, you've got 12 viruses, but then they don't stop. And I got it, and it worked for like 2 days, and now they're back. And I don't know why. My antivirus is working. It's telling me my computer's fine, and yet here's all the windows. So I can't see the chat.
Wow.
There's a window there.
No, Robert P. cannot rescue Tim because he's off on a camping trip.
Well, that's right, he is.
5 days.
Okay.
This is absolutely absurd.
Well, I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, my gosh.
Well, hope it gets better.
Well,
Hope you see a doctor for that.
Yes.
don't look at me. I know nothing about viruses.
I don't think there's anything you can do. I don't know what stops this besides antivirus, which I've got and it's working. So I don't understand why this is happening.
Turn your computer off. That'll stop it.
I did. I turned it off and then I turned it back on and it was right back.
Wow.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Don't know.
And they're, like I said, they're coming from everywhere, from Windows, Windows Defender, Norton, McAfee, which is the antivirus I'm using. Its own company is sending me antivirus threats. Who else am I getting them from? You name it, I'm getting it from them.
Getting them from the Pope?
It's ridiculous.
Probably. Does Tim have the number for international rescue?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry you're having all those problems, Tim. That's terrible.
James says, uninstall the antivirus.
I'm getting one from Defender. I've got Defender installed too, and I'm getting one from them as well.
Wow.
So nice, nice.
Isn't it?
I don't know what I've got for a virus.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I got something with but yeah.
Virus made by Beatle.
They'll get on a certain website. I think you should be staying off of that website.
Because this keeps happening, right? It will take me out of YouTube. It will take me. I won't be able to get into Facebook or YouTube or anything because of this. And It's absolutely like today when I turned my computer on, I couldn't get into it. YouTube didn't recognize me. Facebook didn't. Nothing recognized me. I'm like,
That's terrible.
Bitdefender stops everything.
Well, my computer also wouldn't let me download anything either. I finally figured that out. It was in security mode. It came that way, and I had to figure out how to turn off. You actually have to go to the Microsoft store and download something from the Microsoft store just to make your computer so you can download something from the Microsoft store. It's ridiculous. I hate modern technology. I don't like laptops. I really don't. I wish I had my computer back, but my system's gonna be deleted in 10 minutes still. You'd think that clock would start ticking, but it's not.
Yeah, really. So any minute now, Tim Allen will just explode.
Yeah.
How much would it cost to get your regular computer fixed?
I have no idea. It probably needs a power supply, but it's so old, it's not really worth fixing. I have another computer, but it doesn't have anything on it whatsoever. I mean, I think it has a basic Windows program on it. And
I found Beatle Brad collectibles on Instagram.
Oh, did you? Did you find it?
He found it. What goes on, Beatle Brad? On Instagram.
I don't know. It looks like he's a picture of him here filling in for Jimmy Nickel behind the drum kit.
That's Ringo's drum kit I'm sitting on.
Yeah, but you're filling in for Jimmy Nickel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
There's Buddy. Got a picture of Buddy here. No comments. I better leave a comment.
Oh, you'll be the first to comment. Well, that's nice.
He's getting out his box of crayons.
Yeah.
I really like your Instagram.
Grant.
There, I commented on Buddy's picture.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, that's sweet. Oh, hey, want to see another clickbait?
Yeah, let's see. What's it tonight?
See what I've been getting?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Band's manager fell for a girl, ended up being a man. Turned it into a classic.
Hello, Lola.
You have 37 minutes to find out what it might be.
Why is there a picture of Neil Diamond there?
Clickbait.
Yes.
Clickbait.
He's talking about Lola, but there's a picture of Neil Diamond there. That's just weird.
Hey, Doc.
Yes.
I got something very important just for you that I think you would like.
Oh, what could be?
It's Gilligan's. You ought to download this for your channel. It's Gilligan's Island, the theme song, but it's sung in French.
Oh, there you go.
It's really funny. I mean, you'd like it. Seriously, you ought to look it up. It's hilarious. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "This is a Doc video."
Yeah, I bet you won't get that deleted. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Gur knows that one. Go ahead.
A 3-hour tour. 3-hour tour.
Seriously, Paul, see if you can pull it up while we're talking or something. Maybe you could.
What is it? French?
It's Gilligan's Island theme song in French.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
You mean the one that they got in France?
France. I know. I thought of Doc as soon as I saw it. I was like, "Oh, this is great."
Oh. No, I've been watching too much of it.
Here it is.
Oh,
he found it that quick, boys and girls.
Boy, you were fast.
Isn't that great?
I'll post it in the private.
You can't find it, Doc?
I sounded like he got it, but then if I try to get it, it'll
I posted it in the private chat.
It'll slow down my broadcast.
No, but I mean, yeah. Seriously, you'd love it. I thought I almost texted you and told you about it, Doc. But I thought,
Yes,
it's a sing along.
Oh, goody! Oh, yes. Let's see if I can share screen.
Ooh, thunder and lightning where I am right now.
Ooh, you got my rain.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's like.
Be careful, you might have to get a boat. We've had flooding around here. Okay, here we go. It's
What's this?
Legendary.
This is Gilligan's Island in French.
This is the educational portion of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, everybody get ready to sing.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you get to the end?
Little tiny was tossed. If not for the courage of the minnow would be lost.
Les bords du Nil inconnus se sont retrouvés. Il y a Gilligan, le capitaine, le millionnaire, son époux, la jolie star et leurs amis sur l'île de Gilligan.
Ow!
So we're still singing.
Now they need to do it in Chinese.
They're still singing and the rest.
Yeah.
At the end of that.
Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was
from
French.
the first season.
That didn't sound like French to me. That sounded like
I'm
Japanese.
sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I guess. Okay.
But of course.
What was the other one I saw? I saw a German version of the Batman theme. I saw that one. That's kind of cool too.
Batman.
Yeah.
Why do you need a German version for Batman? There's no words. They only say Batman, which is Batman.
Wonder what da-da-da-da-da in
The
French.
zonk and the pow and all that stuff would be in German.
Would be Zeke and Doc.
Yeah. Von Sauerkraut, the Batman.
The Batman. Not that's.
It's like I found a German version of the Rockford Files theme. What was this?
Did you?
Too much time on him.
Does anybody think that if there was a band with John, Paul, Stu, and Pete, would they be any good?
No.
The Beatles recorded a German version of Flying too.
I guess. Well, where's Jorgen when you need him?
Right there.
Well, poor Jorgen, he got arrested the other day. I don't know if you heard that. Yes.
But I thought this one was actually really great. I thought it was a really great Beatles song this time, now and then.
What was that?
He didn't get arrested. He
Yeah,
got
he
attacked
did.
by a monkey.
We could give him a call, but it might make him upset.
That's good advice. Jordan is giving us good advice.
You got to show the other clip.
If a
There's a-
giant
Please, Sedgwick!
That's guerrilla warfare.
It is.
It is.
Things
Yeah.
are strange over in Jorgen land.
Yeah. Hey, it's the monkeys.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been Beetle Brad in that monkey suit.
Tim's come to take his computer.
There's Brad monkeying around again.
Yeah, really.
Oh, wait. One more clickbait, Kay.
Oh.
Oh.
8 women per night. And then it happened.
You got VD?
So he has to bring his leotards down.
I don't know, but you'll have to watch for 48 minutes to find out.
Better watch his A1C.
Yeah.
I guess.
Couldn't gain weight because nobody likes Batman with a gut.
That's right.
Oh.
Except that one Batman, that Turkish Batman.
I don't have his.
No, he probably wouldn't give it to us.
Probably not.
Maybe it's
Right now it's the middle, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning in Sweden.
time for one of these, maybe.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. Look at everybody reach. Everybody reach. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work. Yay.
That'll work. There you go.
Well, if you don't like that, I can find something else.
That's okay.
That's good. That's good.
There you go. I've got that one and 2 others.
I can show you antivirus warnings.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
Right now, Norton's telling me they're the Trojan Gen 2.
Norton.
Norton.
Do you ever get Tim? Do you ever get the virus where President Obama comes and says he's going to shut your computer down? And he told you like that.
No, I don't get that one.
I got a couple of those.
You gotta send me that bag. I don't have the bag with mine. You gotta send me that. It's all in the
I
bag.
got the bag.
Oh, that's almost a 55-year-old bag.
These are actually a little trickier to find.
Don't come to New York with that bag. The governor will rip it out of your hands and throw it away because we can't have bags in New York.
Yeah.
Especially plastic bags.
I can say that's my bag, man.
You have to be careful you don't talk about 55-year-old bags around your wife. You might take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
We have an update from the sports world. We have a final. We have a final in Colorado. Detroit Tigers 11, Colorado
I
Rockies.
thought you were talking about sports. There's no puck involved there.
Colorado Rockies 1.
Since we got a new pope, yeah,
Tigers win again. Tigers win again.
That reminds me, I gotta have the hockey game on here. I'm missing it.
we could have St. Louis Cardinals now that the Pope said.
Yeah. Tim, do you have a smartphone?
Yes.
Doesn't start till 6:30. We're good.
No, it's almost 9 where I am.
Oh, late.
Yeah, I'll be in bed. That happens. Cool.
It's getting later all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get no worse.
That's right. Tim got it. Nobody else did.
Can't get no satisfaction.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd everybody go now?
I don't know.
Your stuff went quiet. I think the Gilligan's Island put everybody to sleep.
Well, I'm going to put everybody else to sleep by running a commercial right now.
Say, kids, look at those supersonic planes go! Now fly model planes like a Be Your Own Test Pilot with these amazing free blow-planes. They fly like real jet planes without propellers. Just blow through the launching tube and zoom! They soar, twist, fly straight ahead like a dart. And these fascinating blow-planes are free in these special boxes of Post Toasties Cornflakes and Post Sugar Crisp. No limit to the fun you'll have. Do tricks, have races with your friends, use them for target practice. Collect a whole squadron of these free blow-planes. Get one plane in every special box of Post Toasties. The cornflakes with that golden corn flavor and Post Sugar Crisp, the favorite honey and sugar-coated cereal you can eat 3 ways. Get your free blow-planes today.
Wow.
You can put your friend's eye out with one of those things.
Don't tell you that.
That looks so realistic. I couldn't tell the difference between that and the real planes.
Yeah.
They fly upside down and do tricks. That's a
Pretty
real.
sure if I go to my local store, I'm not going to find any Post Toasties.
Sugar Crisp.
I don't think I'm
And
gonna
that
find sugar crisp either.
Uh,
No sugar. That's like having a bowl full of roaches.
There you go. Blow a plane. That's marketing you'd never get away with today.
Yeah, boy, that's the truth. Nowadays, some kid would inhale it the other way, and then they'd sue the company. You know?
Yeah,
Exactly. Like die.
I don't know. They look pretty dangerous. I wouldn't go for that. No. Mama, blow a plane.
You put your friend's eyes out with those things.
I don't come to
sharp edges. Yeah. What do those kids look like they were smoking?
Well, I bet you if you sneezed with one of those things, you'd really set it off, eh?
Yeah.
Race with your friends. Oh, come on.
But Mommy, I want another blow plane. Can we have some
stick into the side of your neighbor's house?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Well, they just don't sell toys and cereal like that anymore. I
Yeah,
tell you.
blow a plane.
They don't do that anymore.
That's something else.
There's no prizes in cereal boxes
Not anymore.
That's how they train buglers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. So maybe we should ask Brad whether he's bought anything new lately. He's thinking.
Have I bought any what?
Anything new?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes. Do you have
Oh,
it?
yes.
Do you have it handy?
I can go get it. It's not handy, but I can go get it.
Can Buddy take your seat for a couple of minutes while you?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Let's flip this up.
Okay.
Oh no!
It's the ceiling.
What are you doing?
He just does that because he's not wearing.
Famous ceiling, excuse me.
You know, these virus boxes I'm getting would look way better on Brad's ceiling than they do on my computer.
Yeah. True.
I think he just flips the camera because he's not wearing pants again.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Probably somewhat to get those off of there.
I still can hear you,
Okay. He's listening.
Well,
that's an old running joke. The Brad, we never know if Brad's wearing pants or not because we never see below his chest, you know. So.
That's right.
You only get 3 CDs with CDs that cost $30.
And sometimes those English magazines have a
Would they be like a blow a CD or is they just a regular one?
Blow a CD. Brad's still got good ears. He can hear a mile away.
He can.
Ears like Buddy.
He will be right
If you want to hear something funny, get yourself a copy of Mary Poppins on DVD and watch it in French.
Ooh.
Because when they start singing, they're singing, "Oh, you shitty, shitty, bang, bang, shitty, shitty, bang, bang." They're just singing that over and over and over again. Shitty, shitty, bang, bang.
Is Dick Van Dyke's accent any better in French?
No.
Aw.
Well, actually, it is because it's not him, but the songs are really funny because most of the time in a movie like that, they don't redo the music. They redid the music in
Yeah, they couldn't redo the music.
Yeah.
No, they did. They did. They redid the music in Shitty Shitty Bang Bang for French. So you get them singing Shitty Shitty Bang Bang.
That movie did
kind
of tank that movie. It didn't do nearly as well as they thought it would. I had the corgi toy for that thing. It was pretty cool too.
I still do.
Brad has it too.
I still do.
He still do.
Still do.
Chitty chitty.
I might have it. in my
Yeah.
place.
Hey Brad, what you got? What?
Ooh.
From us to you.
Rehearsal.
Okay.
All right. Is this
Early bootleg.
I had that many, many, many years ago. Many years ago.
so those what are they?
Bootlegs.
Well,
No,
they're
they're imports.
They don't tell you that, but from memory, they're mostly BBC sessions.
Well, what? They're not 12-inch, though, are they? They look like they're 10.
No, they're.
What the heck?
Oh,
Yeah, I had the John one too. I only had one of each, but yeah, I had them both at once upon a time. The John has John and Jimi Hendrix doing Day Tripper. Yeah, right. Sure it is.
I remember it well. So, and then also, I did have the album. It's called the Black Album. There was the poster for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a neat poster. It's a really cool poster. Yeah.
So I got this. I got this bag of stuff that was at my local record store. So he had in the bag was well. Let's see. I don't know. You guys, I don't know if you've seen the poster. I like this poster better than the White Album, actually.
I had the Black Album one.
Yeah, I agree with that too. It actually is a nicer poster.
The worst thing ever sold was the Black Album.
I had the album itself, but then I sold my album because I needed the money at the time.
So did I. Somebody offered me a lot of money for it, and I took it like an idiot.
So I'm in search
fools. Just fools. That's what
maybe I'll find one someday of the Black Album again. But I've looked online and holy smokes, it's like a house payment.
I know.
Yeah, no, they're really expensive.
I know where you can get one.
Really? Where? Uh-oh. Here we go.
Ooh. Precious.
I'm gonna pass out.
I've showed this to you guys before. But
yeah, no, I had one.
It's a 3-record set, right?
Yeah, I had one too, but yeah, I didn't think it was going to be worth as much as it is now.
I sold the same guy.
Uh-oh.
Beatle brand. My poster's missing. No.
Oh.
It's
there
a cool
it is.
Poster. Yeah, it's a cool poster.
I sold the same guy that and Pink Floyd the Film. Pink Floyd the Film was one of the best bootlegs ever made. It was so good.
I don't know that one.
It was the soundtrack to The Wall without any of the dialogue, but the actual film versions of the songs.
Well,
and
really?
It sounded like they took it right from the film. I mean, it was such good quality.
How did I end up the big kid? I'm the big kid now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And actually, most of it sounds really good, too. Like, it's not, some of the tracks aren't the greatest, but most of it.
One side of mine, I had the early pressing, and they may have fixed it eventually. One side of mine had crosstalk, which was like one channel going backwards for quite a while.
Wow.
I don't remember that.
I think all the early ones did, and then I think they fixed it. But yeah, but it was still, 5 out of 6 sides were great. And,
this wasn't cheap. I
side.
remember. I think I paid like $100 for this. It wasn't cheap, but it is worth it, really. Like
I probably paid about 20 when I bought mine originally.
Yeah, I was gonna say I paid about 20 when I got mine. Now they're about 400 online.
Yeah, they're
if you can find them. Like this is the only one I ever saw. My record store.
What are your record labels on it?
That's a good question. I can't remember. Shall we look?
Let's have a look.
I think mine were just white, but I could be wrong. It's been so long.
No, I got red ones. Looks like it's got some Japanese writing on it.
Oh,
yeah. Mine definitely didn't look like that.
Mine didn't. Yeah, mine were just plain white labels like Tim.
Yeah, I'm thinking mine was too, but.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
this is obviously a later pressing than I would think.
But that's all right. You got it.
Well, it's good because it's fixed. Like I said, I'm
going to check the other ones because they're not necessarily the same.
Buddy's fixed too, but
Yeah, the other labels are the same, so it's the same label on all 6 sides here. Yeah.
So here, like I said, there's the poster.
It's a great poster. I love that.
And I got another poster to go with it.
what?
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you do that?
There's 2 of them. And then there's another poster of the same one.
Wait a minute. Hey.
So you got 3 posters.
Yeah, for 3 records.
that you don't have.
Yeah, not yet.
Did you get those in a box of Post Toasties?
Yes, I did. But I was shooting the thing out the airplane.
Yeah, those low airplanes.
That's new.
Yeah. Okay. But the Mojo special, yeah.
Ooh, the
Mojo
blue
special.
issue. You
You know what's special? You know what's special about it?
What?
In fact, you never asked.
Blue
The
on
price.
both sides.
The price has gone up on these things like crazy.
Yeah, they're like $25 or something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the.
There's not even a free CD on it.
Oh.
I can't remember. Did I show this?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, is that the Russian one?
It's Taiwan.
Oh, Taiwan. Yeah. Okay. I think you did show that. Yeah.
In the back of it. I wasn't sure if I showed it or not.
I don't speak Taiwanese.
Taiwanese. Yeah.
I don't speak Taiwan. And then those things that I showed you. That I also got these, which I collect flats. You know.
Oh yeah.
Not flats and scrubs, but
flats.
Flats.
Yeah.
I have lots of flats. You know where I keep my flats?
Where do you keep your flats?
I keep them in the plastic cover of the appropriate album. So my Traveling Wilburys flat looks like it's the cover of the Traveling Wilburys album, but it's not. It's a flat, and behind
I take my flats to Cal Tire and get them fixed.
Yeah.
So I got two of these also that came with that bag of stuff that I just showed you.
Yeah. Are those the things that stuck in there with the albums, like a title card, or is that?
Yeah, these kind of went up, and these were like in the 80s
wall.
and stuff. Where they put them
yeah,
up.
yeah. They had them in the 70s. I actually have a flat for the Beatles Red album.
Oh, that'd be neat.
I don't know if I have one for the Blue album or not.
I think this is the earliest one I've got. Is this one?
Okay.
I have the Wilburys. What else do I have? I have a couple of George Harrisons.
Traveling Pillberries. Let's see what other ones have I got. I got flowers that go squirt.
Flowers on the squirt. Yeah.
You know, I might have that one. That looks familiar.
Yeah, I might have it too. I'm thinking the same thing. I might have that one.
Off the ground.
I know I don't have off the ground because I don't have that on vinyl. So it wouldn't be with my record, and I wouldn't know where else it'd be. So.
Here's another off the ground. Another off the ground. Another off the ground.
Holy cow!
I don't know. I just got these when I got them at the these are from the record store back when I used to talk the person out of the stuff in the record store.
I have a huge poster for Pipes of Peace. It's like 3x4 or something like that. It's really
wow, that's
big.
neat.
It's huge.
Oh, I know him.
That's actually a hard one to get because after John died, they wouldn't give out any of the stuff of all the
John stuff.
Anyway, thought I'd show you those.
We have a question for Brad. Do you have the record store rock and roll music Beatles record divider?
No.
Oh, I'll bet you Mikey Arugula does.
He might.
He's got
record store.
He only has to open 352 boxes to find it, too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What?
Japanese episode.
Japanese.
Not more Japanese.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, that's not a paste over. Okay.
Actually, you know, they did do a
That's a flat of the Black album.
they did it in Japan.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did do a Butcher in Japan, but it was later.
Yeah. Those Japanese albums sound so good.
Still thundering here. I hope it doesn't cut out my power.
Yikes.
Yep.
Well, there may be a power cut.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Power to the people, right on.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
I must have
very
heard
clever.
it before.
Oh, okay. Japanese liner notes. Mm-hmm.
And then for those like people like Paul, here's the sing-along for you.
Oh, cool. What the
Karaoke. You
Yeah.
karaoke there.
If you look at the back of the Black Album poster, there's a talk along.
Yeah,
it's
there is.
Dialogue from the movie, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a talk along.
Yeah.
These I've had for a while, but I had these out because I was doing some stuff with them.
I'm afraid to ask.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Yellow or red. One thing like red albums look great with black labels.
They do.
Yeah. It matches your shirt.
I had this out for something. I can't remember why.
Maybe you were playing it?
No.
That couldn't be it.
That can't be it. Yellow Submarine.
Oh, everyone's favorite.
No, I had a couple of these out for a reason. Yeah, that's right. I was going to do some different video stuff with them.
Ooh.
Submarine?
Hint.
You got a Canadian pressing of that yet?
Yeah, I do.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is it, you probably don't know, is it Compo or RCA, or do you know?
It's RCA, yes.
Okay, cool. That was the very first album I bought, was a pressing of Yellow Submarine. It's an RCA pressing. I still have it.
Oh, wow.
Very first one with my own money that I collected from my allowance over 24 weeks.
That's cool.
Like 50 cents a week allowance.
Mm-hmm. How many lawns did you cut to have to get the money for that?
75.
75.
Wow.
That's a lot of lawns.
Remember, I bought it at Rutledge Music in my hometown. That's where I first learned how to play guitar.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that?
Rutledge Music. A guy named John Becker taught me how to play guitar.
Ooh.
And you were so tired from cutting grass, you said, leave me alone.
All right, that's enough of you.
Yeah, I was pretty green back then.
Yeah, but you're a cut above everybody else, though.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
No. You can't be funny or else you'll get fired like we were.
It was a pretty sharp blade.
I know. I'm running out of gas in this conversation now.
Yeah, we're upsetting Jeff's caps.
I know, you can tell.
Lots of fertilizer.
Where else can you find such humor?
Mm-hmm.
I know. We're behind in the comments too. Was Mr. French a Frenchman? Of course.
We're going to have to weed out these bad jokes.
Yes, and you so frustrated too.
See, now it's separating next to BBC sessions, but I'm not sure if I'd want it.
Yeah, get rid of those Jim Dandy lions.
Yeah. Mel could play a nasty tambourine. It was better than Super.
I never showed you this, but I bought this a week ago. This is Rolling with the Rolling Stones, Bill Wyman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. That's a big
Like
cover.
a big, heavy, thick hard. It was $15. I thought, geez, for $15, even if it sucks, it's a good deal.
Wow. Are you changing price tags again?
Yeah, but it was. It all looks like this. It's all got like pictures and.
Oh, that's nice.
Some. Yeah, really, it's really quite good. Brian there, and yeah. So it's his time in the band.
That's a nice book.
And I think it came out 2002. I think.
Well, probably right after he left the Stones, he decided.
The price is like $80 Canadian. I got it for like 15. So that's
wow, bargain!
Yeah, it's a bargain.
Bargain.
2002.
That is snazzy.
Yeah, that's a neat picture, Bill.
Whoa!
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that's kind of a nice one to have.
Yeah,
definitely for 15. That's
Well, yeah, I saw it on the shelf and I looked at, oh, that's kind of neat, and I saw the price and I said, mine.
Amazing.
And I just went, mine.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Do you see my stereo here?
yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen it catch fire?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, are we about to have a demonstration or something?
I don't know. It's just this, I don't know what's going to happen in this show. Techniques from 1978.
Mm-hmm.
Still works great.
Oh my God.
Wow, how did that go on?
Happens a lot. It happens like twice a week. It's been happening.
You and the talking heads.
Usually happens on a Thursday and a Sunday.
Wow. It's from talking heads burning down the house.
I don't know. I think I got a poltergeist or a poltergeist, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Lee wants to know why Bill Wyman left the Stones.
Maybe he got tired of touring or something like that.
Yeah, he did. He got. I think it was just the rigors of the road, and he just got. Yeah, I mean, that was like '93, right? I mean, he was getting. Don't forget, Bill Wyman was older than the rest of them.
He's like
and
11 years older than the youngest Stone or something.
Yeah. So I mean, he was just getting tired of the rigors of the road, and said, I think part of it was he just didn't think they had any more to prove, So
I'm still on the poltergeist thing. I mean, I'm still thinking that through. I mean, is that like moon pies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what does
that's what I gather about it from various sources.
What record are you referring to? Oh! No, he's confusing again. Oh no!
Well, those zeotropes, they're like all things must pass.
Stay tuned. Beatle Brad will be back with more goodies he can show you.
Those zeotropes are actually pretty cool.
I edited it, James Charlie. I took where I fumbled around with the camera off.
You edited it. Okay.
I just re-edited it.
Okay.
But if you give it an extra thumbs up, that's okay too. But that was why. I wanted to edit it on the phone and it wouldn't let me. It says editing on shorts is not allowed. I went, what? So I downloaded it and re-edited it and put it back up.
So he went and put his long pants on. He took his shorts off.
Yeah. But anyway, that's why. Just edited it, re-edited it. Oh, zoetrope records look like they catch fire.
Well, if there's fire on them, they do.
They're pretty cool. There's a video of one of All Things Must Pass, and it's pretty cool watching all the things happen on it. Yeah,
I think Marvin Gaye had the thing on the turntable. Was
yeah, the one I saw was a short and just showed the 3 different records doing weird things. It was pretty cool stuff. But I don't know. I've never seen. I was thinking of getting the All Things Must Pass one, but I've never found it, and they're god awful expensive anyway. But they did use I read about them. They used the 2014 mix instead of the one that Danny screwed up. So probably sounds okay.
Uh-oh, Jeff's having trouble. Oh, he's got the fly swatter. Oh no! What's this about? Oh, this can't be good.
Back of the killer mosquitoes.
Oh,
look at
that's dangerous stuff.
Wow.
Gonna smack those cats around. I see.
Yeah, well, one of them is a naughty boy.
What happened? What happened, Jeff?
The kitties is being a naughty boy. So.
They need a good spanking. So
you need one of those squirt bottles. You can just sit there and zap them. They hate that. Oh, he's got one. Oh no.
Have
Yeah, I
this.
know.
This is worse. They scramble. They don't like the flash swap.
Yeah, well, I guess not.
My wife's got one of those squirt bottles for me too. I hate it.
Yeah,
Doc,
yeah. It works though, doesn't
Doc,
it?
maybe I don't think Beetle Brad has seen all of Jeff's kitties yet.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Jeff would like to show Beetle Brad all his kitties.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if we could do that.
I don't think he's seen Tim do his Mick Jagger impersonation.
No one needs to see that. No one needs to see
Well,
that.
I think we should. I think we do.
It's not on the Rolodex anymore.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Good. It's not
Putting
great.
him off,
It's
did
not.
you, Tim? Tim bribed him. I'm telling.
No,
After
I
last week, I tried to put these things on, and all of a sudden, StreamYard will only allow so many video things. I'm going, oh, I've got too many listed on here. The Rolodex is full. So I had to take it off.
there you go.
What?
Oh,
What?
Is that one of those roll planes?
Oh, it's pizza.
I don't. You should
I'm
know to
sorry,
put
I
some-
don't speak Japanese.
Since Tim was talking about Japanese,
Oh, it's Japanese Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins Japanese.
Ha! Oh, deal.
She's just popping out all over.
Yeah.
Stretch them leotards.
And it's a laser disc.
Oh,
Here's the paperwork for it.
A laser
The lasers. You can sing along, yeah.
in Japanese.
Since we were talking about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I went and got
Uh-huh.
mine.
I knew this was. There it is. There it is.
Did you have all the wings and everything for it?
Yep.
yes, all everything.
Well, they got the folding wings, but there's a thing for the front and back too. You have those?
Yeah, I do. It's just I didn't bring them down because
They were
it's
so crappy; they would never stay on.
yeah. Well, that's why I didn't bring them because they fell off.
I ripped all the people out of mine because I thought they were annoying.
You know who's also on that?
It's actually a really neat toy, though. Like,
Oh yeah, so there's corgi, so that's kind of
it was
neat.
really well done. Really well done.
And here was the smaller version, which was called Corgi Juniors.
Oh, Corgi Junior.
Oh, I never saw one of those before. That's neat.
Yeah, these are they're both very pricey, but this one's probably more pricier than the
Yeah.
regular one.
Be rarer, I would think.
Yeah. See, James Bond needs a car like that.
Now
Well-
there's a James Bond one too.
Corgi did the Aston Martin DB5.
Yeah.
Actually, they did a couple of James Bond cars.
I've got several of the James Bond corgis.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the Corgi DB5. It was cool because the ejector seat worked and
Yeah.
the guns and the it was great.
It's got all the figures in it. I mean, seriously, this about $165 for that.
Wow.
That figures.
Oh, here comes Buddy. He's gonna chew.
Let me
Yeah.
in.
Give it to Buddy, see if he'll play with it.
He'll chew.
Watch it!
That's the most I've seen Tim move in 5 years.
Wow. See,
Coming
Tim's wearing pants.
I've never worn gray pants in my life. I don't know where the gray pants came from.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you've had a good night's sleep because it's time for breakfast.
I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Ooh, that was frightening.
Uncle Tim, make the mean thing go away.
The longer Brad is on here, the more likely that he may be becoming a star of his own little video himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and to answer a question from earlier, no, I haven't got a new video from Mr. Boothroyd. So, like, maybe he got fired.
Maybe he's moved on.
I don't know. Something strange. Oh,
Could be.
No,
Brad,
his
you have
new
any
hobby is
Adam
sending me
12 cars?
antivirus threat warnings now. That's his new
Oh.
hobby. He's really good at it.
Brad, do you have any Adam 12 cars?
No. I wish I did. I don't know if they made any Adam 12 cars.
Well, it would just be a police car. What
Wouldn't they just standard police cars? What's the big?
I remember as a kid, like those corgis were a score if you ever got your hands on one. They were beautiful. Like I had a few. I had the Lincoln Continental limousine, and of course the Batmobile and the Black Beauty, and I had an AMC Rambler with the trailer. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. I had a Tornado where the wheels would come off. They had the jacks for the wheels coming off.
I don't have that one.
Had the Mercedes limousine.
Yep.
What else?
You gotta have the Fab car.
I had a Corvette, Lazy Bones, the yellow C Corvette. I had that.
Do you have the Green Hornet?
Yeah, the green. I had Black Beauty. They were pretty cool. Like but the thing is, they were expensive. I remember as a kid, like you really had to save your money to buy one of those.
Yeah.
Because they were like $2 each probably back then.
Well, they were a lot. Like, well, you figure like you could buy a Hot Wheels car for like $1, and those things were like $3 or $4. I mean,
You know how many more lawns you'd have to cut to get one of those?
Morgies were bloody expensive.
They were.
Yeah.
Did you get the Man from Uncle?
No, I never had that one. No.
Yeah,
I didn't get that many because they were just so expensive, right? So I had the ones I wanted the most, but yeah, you really had to.
Those are nice.
To save up for them, and then when Hot Wheels came out, I started buying Hot Wheels instead. But yeah.
Well, I have good news for Gurr. Yes, because those Corgi models are made in the USA. Or I'm sorry. No, they're made in Britain. Sorry.
Yeah, Corgi.
But Trump has just signed a new trade deal with Britain, so you don't have to pay gigantic tariffs on Corgi models anymore.
Well, I have to start collecting them again. I don't know. They even still make them. I don't know if they're still around.
Yeah, they are.
Like Corgi went out of business. No,
but they were a good scale. Like they're 1/43rd, right? Isn't that the scale for them?
Yeah.
That was a good scale. Like it was, it was enough. It was big enough where they could put detail on them, and they were quite nice.
And the doors opened, and trunks and hoods.
And the Batmobile shot things out, and Black Beauty shot things out. And,
cool.
Yeah, they were big enough that you could really, have them, do interesting things and put those details in. Yep.
Did Uncle Beatle drive a car?
Uncle Beale.
Yeah, I don't think it ever
He
showed.
did in Hardcastle and McCormick. Remember they had that fancy car?
I don't think Uncle Beale had a car. I think he used a taxi.
There's a Mr. Bean has a car, Corgi.
Yeah, that's right. There is one. And didn't they do some Beatle cars too?
Oh yeah, they did a bunch of them. Yeah. Yep, they just released the brand new Yellow Submarine in package too.
Oh, I bought that. I've got the one from 1999. That's the one I've got.
Yeah, I've got the '68 one, but I pitched the box when I was a kid, but they just reissued it with the original box and stuff. It's a limited edition. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
So run local Toys R Us and get one of these.
So I got the original Man from Uncle, but I've got the prototype one that they made, which is a mistake. The car is white, where it was supposed to be blue, and they released them in white first. Those are really hard to get.
Yeah.
Very neat.
Uh-oh, he's up.
What happened? Oh, he's gone to get something. I'm on the edge of my seat, wondering what it could be.
The edge of wetness.
Yeah. I sure hope not.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
really
they
have.
got to buy you some Depends.
Oh well.
The edge of
He's
wetness.
coming back. Oh,
What's
he
he
has.
got?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the 1999 version.
Yep.
Ooh, it looks gold. Ooh.
Very nice.
Pretty cool. And you get this little
Pulls out on the side.
Mine comes out the top. It's a
No, it comes
mono. It's mono. It comes out the top.
Yeah, it comes out the top.
But it's just a little
Catalog.
booklet.
Mm,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. A friend of mine had the original '68, and I always wanted one, but again, they were so expensive. And
That's the one I've got. I went with my sister to see the movie in '68 originally, and then my mom took me to the toy store afterwards next
that's
day.
cool. Oh, that's cool.
That's a great memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I do have the original submarine. I mean, it's still intact and everything. I just don't have the box. But I bought a repo box. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Look at Peter is
It's here.
Peter is here now.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. How's it going?
Yeah, really.
I was listening. I had you on in the background. I heard you say something about me not sending any videos. I've just had a break from the whole thing, but I'm still going to make them. And I didn't get fired. I'm at work now. Just letting you know, I didn't get fired.
Okay.
All right, I'm just chilling up. This is the best job in the world. I just sit here with my feet up and listen to Thursday night soup. It's great.
That's kind of my job too, since I retired.
Oh wow.
It's not a great job, to be honest, but you've got to work smart, because I don't have a boss here telling me what to do. I can sort of focus on other things. Anyway, I'm going to go out because I can't comment because I'm blocked. I'm blocked by everyone on all my accounts because of trolls.
Oh no, really?
It's all by people pretending to be me, and then when you try to block them, you accidentally block me twice, and so did Joe on his one.
You should give him a wrench, Doc, and that way.
He's thought yeah. Well, yeah, those wrenches. Then you know it's really me.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go. I know it's a pain in the backside to go and find my name and unblock me. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying hello. I'm gonna go back to watching now. I didn't get fired. Just like you know.
See ya.
Good to see you.
It was funny that when you played those clips, the Tim dancing one. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I get tired of my stereo blowing up every 3 days.
Buying new stereo equipment every day.
Yeah, it's getting expensive. Harder to find those old antiques.
Yeah, really.
They're appreciated though. We play them all the time. Oh.
He's gone.
Uh-oh. Wow. Well, that's not good.
It keeps on turning into the future.
Well,
He's gone.
okay.
Well, bye, Peter.
Yeah, bye, Peter.
No, James, that's not on the Rolodex anymore either.
He got blocked by Tim's virus protection.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to be on here and have a good time watching virus things pop up every 10 seconds. It's really sort of annoying.
I bet.
Try to read the chat, can't read the chat because there's a virus thing blocking it. And...
Oh, well.
That's why the computer I'm using, I made sure my neighbors were gone, so I'm using theirs.
Oh, okay.
Who knows whether they made a Partridge Family bus with the partridges inside?
That's right.
I have 3 dogs because I know Beatle Brad sneaks into people's houses.
Yeah. But the Partridge Family lady did a whole video on her bus collection. If anybody's ever interested,
there's a collection of buses.
Yeah, she has a whole collection of buses.
Really?
Oh, goodness.
Even Hot Wheels made Partridge Family buses. All
yeah,
kinds.
They did. That's the only one I know of is the Hot Wheels.
No, there's tons of them.
I should drag my Hot Wheels out of the crawl space someday and show you guys. I got a whole pile of them.
Ooh, from the crawl space, but that's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's getting harder to get down there, that's for sure.
That's a video.
There's a video. I keep threatening my wife that one day you're going to come home and you're going to have Hot Wheels tracks all over the house.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Curves and stuff.
I did that to her once when I got my Johnny West out. She came home and had Johnny West stashed everywhere.
Wow.
She'd open a cupboard door and there'd be Johnny West pointing a gun at her.
Well, McCartney likes buses.
I even had one hanging from the chandelier one day. She was there 2 or 3 days before she left.
Living with me like Comedy Central or something.
Oh, yeah. Had a bunch lined up on their horses behind the couch one day, and she was
getting ready to ambush her.
Sitting there talking to her friend on the phone, and she looks over and there's all these Johnny West looking at her.
Getting ready to ambush her.
That's a video.
Oh dear.
Did you collect G.I. Joes as well when you were younger?
I never got into those. It was just Johnny West for me. Yeah.
I like G.I. Joes when they were actual, when they weren't 2 inches tall.
Yeah.
How to
run that. Yeah, you gotta get the ones
Mm-hmm.
How did they shrink the partridges down to fit them in the bus?
A lot of drugs.
They didn't have to with Jeremy Geldwax. I mean, they just stuffed him in.
Oh yeah, they stuffed him in there. And here's
just a suitcase.
A lot of drugs.
Ugh, yikes. Well,
yeah, I had a Johnny West, and I had something called Captain Action.
Oh yeah.
Guy had wore leotards.
Mm-hmm. You could anybody
Captain Action Blue.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had.
I remember that one. Yeah.
I think I had him once.
Yeah, you never realized, but when you were kids, like half the toys you had were made by Marx.
Yeah.
By Louis Marx. I mean, half the stuff you had were Marx toys. It was unbelievable.
Good stuff, though.
Yeah.
You could tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
Oh, Marx was the big thing, though. Like,
no, Mattel's actually pretty good stuff.
Most of the things I had were Marx.
Here's an oldie that nobody in the chat will get, but some of you guys are all old enough to get. Maybe. Did any of you ever have Major Matt Mason?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spider crawler thingy.
That was the other one I had. I had all the four astronauts. I had the green sky, the alien green.
I had the space capsule. I had the floor crawly. I had my tonsils out when I was like 4 or 5, and I got all this Major Matt Mason stuff delivered to me in the hospital from people.
Wow.
My friend, the same one who had Yellow Submarine, he had the space station as well for Major Matt Mason.
Wow.
Yeah, I had all
those things were so cool.
Like,
they were so cool. And then I had the Zeroid robots. Remember the Zeroids?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember them, but it seems like there was a robot. I don't.
Well, yeah, no. This was a whole different thing, but I combined them with Matt Mason.
Oh,
so
okay,
Matt
Mason it seems
had
like there was a
the
Major
Zeroid
Mason
robots as well, which is pretty cool.
What I liked about them, I liked the way they were very cleverly designed, because they had like these white suits on, and like real astronaut suits, they had like little black parts, and the little black parts were the bendy arm things and everything. They hit it really well in the little black parts.
Yeah,
but
like the wires always broke eventually, so.
Yeah, she described it. Yeah, I did have one of those, Tim. Yeah, they were astronauts.
Well done. That was my favorite toy when I was like probably.
I had the walker and the jetpack and the sled, and I had this yellow thing. It was sort of like it was like a thing from the Aliens, right? Where they you remember that machine she got into and fought the alien with? Matt Mason had one of those. I had one of those things. That was pretty cool. They were neat. Yeah,
Right.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, I have very little. I mean, I was like I said, I was probably 5 or 6 at the most
Yeah.
when I was
Yeah,
really
$6 million.
into
I was a little too old by that time.
Yeah.
that.
I had those astronaut ones too, and I got those probably when I was about 48.
Yeah, Major Matt Mason, and I still remember the name. That's what cracks me up. You know,
I do too. So, or what are the names? I remember the names.
I
too.
just remember Mason. I just remember Major Matt Mason.
So the red guy was Sergeant Storm. The yellow guy was Doug Davis. And the blue guy who was Afro American, was a black guy. He was Jeff Long. That was
Who
the
was that guy? Wasn't there a green alien guy?
Yeah, that was there was one called Calypso. He was green.
Calypso,
Calypso,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what it was.
And then they brought in another one that was kind of pink and purple. I never had him, but they brought that came in later.
I don't remember.
Never had that one. But yeah,
I was
Calypso
very,
the
very
old-
young when I had those.
Yeah.
But I do
My
remember
parents
having.
wouldn't buy me any
Well,
dolls.
they were great. I had tons of fun with them.
Didn't they have little like clip-on helmets? Like, didn't they have a little collar around their thing, and you could put the
Yeah,
helmet
it
on?
just snapped on, and then they had the visors, the yellow visors. that
Yeah,
you could lift
see,
up.
I have these vague memories of this stuff, but
I remember those.
Yeah.
No, they were great.
After tonight, we're all going on eBay and buying them. I bet.
All these classic toys in the 60s.
Mine went to war against Gumby and Pokey, and Gumby and Pokey won. Gumby and Pokey won.
Got 'em, yeah. Now, did anybody else have a factory where you cooked all those bugs in that thing?
Oh, a friend of mine did.
Yeah, a friend of mine had one too. Yeah.
And you could chew like they were candy. You could
When
eat
I had
them.
was called creepy crawlers, but yeah.
Creepy crawlers, yeah.
You can make all these
And then incredible edibles too, which was the exact
Yeah.
same thing, but the you could eat them when they were done.
Yeah.
No, that was incredible edibles.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I said.
Bingo, Doc.
Incredible edibles.
Bingo, Doc.
But no one ever ate Mrs. Beasley.
No.
No.
Like I said on my local Facebook marketplace, to have a Mrs. Beasley doll, and they only want $50 for it.
Argoon. and Stephen Schnee goes in this antique store, and he's got the camera just all over the place, and there's Mrs. Beasley in the window.
Yeah, with no glasses.
With no glasses. But
Yeah, I want to go back to those videos and watch them on like 25% speed just to see what I've missed.
Yeah.
Soup in there and cook it up, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend had one of those.
Black bugs to school.
Eat ourselves
Hear
sick.
the rules. Yeah. Oh, it's a spider. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you buy Plastigoop anymore?
I don't think so.
Probably
That's
not.
what my wife cooks.
Yeah. Because mine burned up in the mid 1970s. I left it on all night, and it was out there with my mom and dad's car, and it was something smoking, and
Oh,
blew up the garage. Nope, this one's going out. This one's throwing away.
Light bright.
Well,
Remember
my parents were very
Spirograph?
responsible.
You guys ever have Spirograph?
Oh yeah.
Remember,
I could never get it to work. I hated Spirograph. The pins came out. It never worked. I never got a good Spirograph in my life. I hated Spirograph.
That's because you need
a magic
Yeah.
marker?
it never worked right.
Yeah.
No, and I didn't like Light Bright either. I thought Light Bright was boring.
That
All
sounds
that
like
work, and then
Mel
you
Brooks
turn it
and
on,
Blazing
and,
Saddles.
so what?
Sounds like Mel Brooks and Blazing Saddles with the paddle ball. I got another broken one.
Yeah.
You want to learn
That was
about,
fun.
you want to learn about Light Bright? Just go to my regular channel and type in Light Bright, and you'll find at least 1 or 2 episodes of
Light
playing
Bright.
Light Bright.
Right, remember that one. Yes, they did. And
I
don't
had
leave
Spirograph was fun. I love
You guys play Battleship?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I never had it. A friend had it.
All you needed was a couple pages of graph paper, and you had.
Best way to win
but it
Battleship
was
is cheap.
more fun. I never had the electric one. I just had the one where you had to be honest, and you know.
Best way to win Battleship is cheat and move your little boat around so the guy can.
Yeah.
Not there, miss.
No,
Now,
miss it again.
now you tell me. Now you tell me.
Magic 8-Ball, that never worked. You ask it a couple questions, or like whatever.
Yeah, all these
Ask
gimmicks.
another question or something. Like, ask another question.
You sunk my battleship.
Oh, you took my battleship.
Yeah, I still got these things. Remember the clacky balls that were hanging with string? You went like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got mine. I don't know how many kids broke their wrists.
Clacky balls.
I broke mine.
Yeah, I've still got mine. I still got
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, those things are annoying.
They're hurt if you get
They're
hit.
dangerous, those things. I kept
Yeah.
hurting myself with them.
Well, I could never understand why they didn't break. I mean,
They did break lots of times. They banded them in lots of
Well, I know they're banned now. Everything's banned now. I hate these internet videos. 25 of the most dangerous toys ever made. You know, and you had them all as a kid.
I had them all.
You know,
And
it's like kids today. Everything is dangerous. Don't let your kid do anything. It's dangerous. Buy
I
him
had
a
them
nice
all. I
toy
turned
and
out
then
all
have him
right.
put it up high on a shelf so we can look at it like this.
Yeah, Paul's normal, and he had them all.
Oh, I turned out all right. What the hell are you talking about?
See?
Who was to know that you could injure yourself using that Easy Bake Oven? Like, come on, as if it bakes a little cake, and then when you reach in for your cake, you just burn your fingers off. Like,
It's just a light bulb. Creepy crawlers that was a dangerous toy, but
Yeah.
my parents did it right. We couldn't, me and my brother couldn't use creepy crawlers. We did it as a family. We only ever did creepy crawlers as a family. Mom, dad, and the two kids would before my sister was born.
Well, I did them in supervision.
About once a month on a Sunday night, we'd get out the creepy crawlers. And
One of my favorites was the battling tops. We had balls of fun with that one, boy.
With what?
Battling tops.
Oh, wow.
Where you pulled the string and the top, you had a little arena.
Yeah.
And you pulled the string and the tops would come out and hit each other. And
yeah.
knock the
Do
guy
you remember? I think they were called Wizards with two Z's. Or maybe three Z's or maybe Wizzos or something. They were these tops with rubber things, and they had like a gyroscope inside, and you went on the table, and they turn on, and these things would spin for like 5 minutes. We used to put those in the ring for the battling tops. We'd put those things in there.
That's hardly a fair fight.
And they didn't go down, they flick apart, they go back together. We use those things. I don't remember what they were called. It was something.
I still have my original lava lamp from the 70s, and it still works.
You're not supposed to drink the stuff that's inside, Brad.
No. Yeah. My mood ring still works.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
really?
wow.
I put a battling tops link in the private chat if you want to add for battling tops. Retro playtime, battling tops.
I can't believe you guys never had those Wizzo things.
I had Wizzo.
No.
They were great because they go forever, and they were heavy. They probably weighed close to a pound. They were heavy, and you put it, and they would just spin forever. Those things were great.
Did you guys ever get have a bag of Fritos, and at the bottom of the bag you get those little Frito Bandito erasers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I had more WC Frito ones than Frito Bandito, but I had lots of WC Fritos eraser things as a kid.
Yeah, after a time, those things melt. Because
melt?
Yeah, but after I was married, there was a couple of them back in an old chest of mine, and they were all melted to the floor, to the bottom of the chest. So
they made lousy erasers. I used to actually use them.
Oh yeah, terrible.
Don't take them to school because the teacher took them away from you. Give me that eraser. Quit playing with it.
They wanted to keep them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, see, James Farley knows Wizards. They would mark up tables and stuff if you weren't careful.
Yeah, because they have metal. Uh-oh. Brad's having another ceiling attack.
More stuff before we go.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, I'm glad somebody else remembers. Yeah, they were cool. Like I said, put them in the Battling Tops ring.
All right, here we go.
It was great fun.
Oh, yeah, I had
Hi there, and welcome to Retro Playtime. This is the YouTube channel where we review games and toys that you can no longer buy brand new. Today, we look at Battling Tops. Released in 1968 by Ideal, the game consisted of an arena, tops, counting pegs, and bullets. Gameplay has up to 4 tops that would spin it out to victory in the bout of the century. Circular arena with a concave bottom allowed the tops to wander around until smashing into another top, creating a massive collision, sending one or all tops in any direction. Wrapping a string around the shaft of the top, then clipping it into the base, the combatants could launch the tops into the arena, only to watch and wait for top supremacy. There's very little skill involved in winning, is generally by chance. The excitement of waiting for the first collision or watching the tops dance around the ring as if in an epic cat and mouse boxing match is enthralling as a kid. 4 players can play at a time, each equipped with 2 tops, with names such as Dizzy Dan and Twirling Tim and Hurricane Hank. If fear not be struck into your opponent's heart. Games were won by being the last top spinning. Each victory garnered 1 point on the peg tracker. The first player to 10 victories was the champion. This vintage game is hard to find, but definitely worth it. That's it for this edition of Retro Playtime. Subscribe, like, and send us your comments.
Wow.